Let's go back to a time where substitute meant that you had an easier, more relaxed day, and hormones were all the rage. High school. High school. Oh, high school. It's one of those things that the majority of us had to go through regardless of whether we wanted to or not. And today I'm going to tell you a little story about my experience in high school. Senior year of high school, I'm in a physics class, and turns out the odds were in our favor because we got a substitute teacher that day. I'm not entirely certain why, but when a substitute teacher comes into a high school classroom, for some reason it's just kind of agreed with everyone that you can do more and we're going to talk and do things that we wouldn't normally do, and we're just not going to tell the teacher about it. Which is exactly what happened in our physics class. So the substitute comes in and she starts handing out the assignment. People kind of start doing their own thing. Some people form some study groups. They start working on the assignment. Other people start talking. And then there's me. Now for some reason, in the midst of all of this hard work and talking, I begin to feel a bit more energetic. And there's just this adrenaline that has come over me that I feel like I need to express to the classroom. So at this point, I decide that it is time for me to do a cartwheel in front of the entire classroom. So I begin to set up for this cartwheel, and I walk up very quickly to the front of the room. I put both of my hands in the air and just scream, just woo! And then as I am releasing this, I then go for my cartwheel at the very front of the classroom in front of everyone. So as I'm finishing my cartwheel, just having the time of my life, time starts to slow down a bit. And it's like one of those movies where everything just suddenly hits and you realize what's going on, and it's that slow motion moment, okay? So I finish the cartwheel, I look up at my classmates, and there's some people that are just like... And then there's this one guy who's standing there and he's going, "No!" And as I am walking out of the cartwheel, I hit a computer cable that I hadn't noticed, and it takes this computer and crashes it down to the ground and breaks it just into millions of tiny Lego-like pieces. So it's at this point that I realize I am in quite the pickle, and myself and my classmates realize that this may be more than just a pickle. This may be an entire jar of pickles. I am in a jar of pickles now with this computer. In the midst of my revelation of my pickledness, the substitute begins getting very angry, kind of yelling at me about the computer, goes over the intercom, calls some people over to come take care of me. Once these people arrive, they just kind of look at me with like this, what did you do? Like, and I'm then taken out of the classroom, and one of them looks at me and just goes, "You know, I don't know who you are, which is why this is weird. Like, usually I have people who I know who are used to getting in trouble, but I don't know who you are. Why would you do this?" Now the next thing that I am about to say is quite possibly one of the greatest responses in all of mankind. You know, I was just really in the zone, and I kind of blacked out. I just felt like doing a cartwheel. Woo! You might as well call me a carpenter because I totally just nailed that. I honestly don't think there could have been a better response to that because it was just the honest truth, and it just fit so perfectly. At this point, she takes me back to her office. I gotta call my mom, tell her what's going on. She basically calls me an idiot because I pretty much was an idiot for doing that. It was really dumb. But the moral of the story here is, when in doubt, check your cartwheel route. Because you don't want to end up breaking a laptop into tiny Lego pieces. But that is all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, night, week, or whatever it is until we see each other again. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!